Hey you, be careful. This island is dangerous.
Of course it is. It's the pirates' headquarters. Home to the notorious pirate Admiral Alvarez.
Yeah, but I'm talking really dangerous.
Yeah? What exactly?
Have you seen it? Evil itself roams the island. Hellhounds have overrun the entire town.
How do you know the harbor town is being attacked?
I've been watching it. It's bad, believe me. Many were killed, and many have fled. The road from here into the town is guarded by some of those terrifying hellhounds. To be honest, I wasn't brave enough to take up the fight against them.
You're no pirate. What are you doing here on Antigua?
I'm a guardian, protector of magic and servant of the High Mages on Tyrannus. I was sent here with the mission of obtaining as many magic crystals as possible.
Interesting.
Look, I'd really love to stay and chat, but...
Yes?
My orders are taking up all my time.
Come with me. I'll take you there.
But what about the hellhounds?
We'll be ready for them.
Are you sure?
Yeah, now come on.
Okay. But on your head be it. That one's mine. So much for that.
All right.
That one's mine. You sure so? This is it?
Yeah. The harbor town of Antigua.
What have I got myself into? Well, it's no use. Thank you for your help. Here, take this. I'll try and sell my wares here. If you need anything else, you'll find me at the marketplace.
The wonderful town of Antigua, where virgins are traded and pirates' livers are pickled in rum.
I thought the island was called Antigua.
The town is too. This is Antigua, on Antigua. Don't ask.
We've got company. Get the bucket.
Last time I was here, the warehouse was still in one piece.
Could be because of the hellhounds.
That's no reason to burn down your warehouse, idiots.
What in the world are those hellish creatures?
These are harmless. I've seen shadow creatures that are much worse.
May the strength of the earth be with us.
What is it that you trade in?
A bit of this, a bit of that.
Oh, come on, spare me. Just show me what you've got.
Of course.
Who else is here, apart from you and the pirates?
I think I saw a demon hunter. That's what I said. He was also headed to the town. I'll check the local tavern. You might find him there.
Why are you looking for magic crystals on Antigua of all places?
They don't occur naturally here. That's true. However, they are rare crystals. The perfect treasure for pirates. The mages asked me to search near the pirates and find 3 specific crystals on Antigua.
What's so interesting about these crystals?
They are the source of our power. We need the crystals to work our magic.
Why 3 crystals?
Antigua is a small island. If there are any magic crystals here at all, it'll only be a handful of them. Finding just 3 of them would be an achievement.
So you're only here because of the crystals?
And to trade, of course. Even if pirates aren't the best business partners.
I guess you know what you're doing.
I should hope so.
Where do you want to search for the magic crystals?
I have no idea. But I bet the pirates know something about them.
Right. I reckon I'm gonna have to help you with your search for crystals.
Why? Don't you think I can handle it?
Honestly? Or do you want me to be polite?
What's that supposed to mean?
You're a complete tit, and you won't even last 2 days here.
How dare you speak to me like that? I'm a pilgrim sent by the High Mages.
Alright, hang on. Just so I understand. You're an outsider here on Antigua, right?
Yes.
Have I got this right? A total stranger, trying to steal treasure from the nastiest bastards on the southern seas, and on their own island? What the fuck?
Yes, but...
Do us both a favor, and forget your plan. It's shit.
But how am I supposed to...
You'd better let me do it, or you won't leave this island alive, my friend.
All right then, if you say so.
Can you teach me something?
What would you like to know?
Can you...
What would you...
I'd like to improve my slashing weapon skill.
All right.
I don't have enough gold.
At last! Where the bloody hell have you been? I've been waiting for days.
Happy to see you too.
Cut the crap. Where were you?
I was hunting for treasure on the Crab Coast.
What took you so long?
Fuck all, really. I just died.
What?
Well, I was dead.
I hope you can elaborate. Let's discuss this. Come, tell me exactly what happened. A rock cave?
Not rock. It comes from the depths of the earth, driven by the power of the underworld.
At the end of the cave was a portal of crystal.
The shadow creatures use these portals to get across to the other side. They receive their orders from the lords of the underworld through the portals.
The Hellhounds.
Not just them. Creatures that are much worse come through the portals.
Unfortunately, that's not the only problem we have. Not a single ship has come into port in weeks. It's as if we've been cut off from the world.
We saw a fleet of ghost ships on our way here.
Ghost ships?
It's Crow. Back from the underworld.
I feared as much. The ancient curse is catching up with us.
It's not a curse, it's an attack.
Who has such power? You need to find out before we are done for.
I need provisions and equipment.
You know what's going on out there. Take care of those hellhounds before they kill us all.
Wonderful. Hellhounds, just what I like.
Look for survivors. They should help you find them. Those hounds have made themselves comfortable almost everywhere.
What are the casualties?
So far, I've only seen the corpse of Donovan the gunsmith in the square. I've no idea who lives. Get down there and help before there are more deaths.
Where should I look for the hellhounds?
Emma's fighting them on the beach in the east. Check Flynn's warehouse and Blood Oath Square, where Zack is patrolling. Look in the marketplace and visit Grace at the forge. I also saw some of them on my way in from the western beach.
I have killed several of the hellhounds already.
Where exactly?
Those that killed Donovan are dealt with.
He was the best gunsmith I ever knew.
I found several on the way here from the western beach.
And? Are they dead?
Of course.
Good work.
You had one of those magic crystals once.
Ah, what kind of hocus-pocus are you talking about?
Oh, come on. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I saw you with one of those crystals.
Nothing gets past you, does it?
You're not a mage, so what do you want with it?
Everything's going to shit here and you're gathering crystals.
Come on, give it to me.
I hope it's a good cause.
Of course, I'll take great care of it.
Fine. Here, take it before I change my mind.
What are you doing there?
Antigua is going down the fucking drain.
You're going to get into trouble sooner or later. What are you doing there?
Alvarez's humble abode. I thought they chopped the old pirate's head off long ago.
Intricate lock.
Why are you here?
His mountain of debt drove him from Antigua. On his last night, he told everyone that he had found a gilded orb and was planning to head to Tyrannus. When he came back, he had an enormous sack full of gold.
Finally, I get to use my weapon. A sacrificial altar in the meadow. The shadows are ravaging the lands. We're bashing each other's heads over stolen potatoes?
Gotta have your priorities.
Looks like it.
Boy, watch where you're treading.
Why should I?
Why do you think? It's dangerous here.
Thanks for the advice.
Aye, it'll save your skin. The bird at the harbor, Scarlet, got it too. And Donovan's not come down from his room in a while either. There was nothing we could do.
Bad conscience because of Scarlet.
Yeah.
And why?
Was responsible for her.
You have to worm every word out of his nose.
Are you waiting here for something?
Aye.
And what would that be?
The right moment.
To do what?
To knock some creatures flat.
Where exactly?
Over there.
How many creatures are there?
You are really beginning to get on my nerves.
Get to the point.
Only if you finally shut up. There are a few beasts in Bloodout Square. They need a kicking.
The beasts in Blood Oath Square have had it.
About time. Good. Here for your effort.
If your finger isn't long enough, use a small, fine pair of tongs. It will let you reach the object of your desire more easily. Only skilled blacksmiths can make them. I knew one on Tyrannus. Gordon, he was called. I'll remember that. I have no meat to roast. I'm not a smith.
Stop right there, you fiend!
Hold it. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Ah, I knew it. You're one of those horrible minions. Why are you loitering? Yes, I do indeed run this forge, and no, I do not provide any other services. Not even when times are tough.
Calm down. You seem tense.
And why is that, I wonder? Nobody believes I can run the forge on my own.
And? Are they right?
Since that good-for-nothing Wilson abandoned me, everything has ground to a halt. Our port is being overrun and nobody's coming to our aid. And now I have to look after this apprentice, Pansel. It's just too much for me.
Why did Wilson leave?
That's something I'd like to know. How could he prioritize something over me? Piss off. Go to Calidor and join the Demon Hunters.
What does he want with the Demon Hunters?
Who knows? Forging cannons or one of those things men do. He'd better not be involved with some trollop. Hey, you're a seaman, aren't you? Could you give my husband a message? It's so hard to find a suitable messenger for such personal messages these days. I'd really like to know how my Wilson is doing.
About Wilson. What do I get if I deliver your message?
How about a little kiss?
I'd rather not.
Phew, you don't know what you're missing. Just 200 gold, then.
So, where on Calidor is Wilson?
I think you'd be best advised to look for him at a forge. He could be there.
I'd never have guessed. Give me the message. I'll take it to Wilson.
But don't crumple it up.
Oh, and I won't eat it either. Now give it to me.
Here it is. Have a good trip.
Got anything to sell?
Yes, but only when Pansel is back in the forge. And he can't get back while those damn creatures are around.
Hey, you.
Oh, don't frighten me like that.
And who might you be?
I'm Pansel.
So I noticed. What are you doing here?
I should actually be at the forge.
Are you a smith?
Not quite. I'm just the apprentice. But my master is away travelling, and I'm still learning.
Why aren't you down by the forge?
I'm not crazy. There are these disgusting creatures down there.
Where, your family?
No. I'm talking about these shadow creatures. They killed Donovan the gunsmith. I'm not moving an inch until they're gone.
Blacksmithing is hard, is it?
Too right. I'm standing in for Uncle Wilson. He's a real master blacksmith. But when he gets back from Calidor, the monsters won't dare come here. I'm practicing my metalwork while he's away. Haven't made much progress, though.
Why am I not surprised? Back to the forge. The creatures are dead.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Never mind. Take my best work. You earned it.
I'll eat my hat if that thing's any good.
Your reward must be some sort of joke.
What? Why?
That thing is just as useless as you are.
I'll tell Grace.
You'd better tell me what I want to hear, or else.
All right. All right. Take this gold. I wanted to use it to buy some milk. But I guess I can do without for a bit.
Now that those creatures are gone, are you going to get back to work?
You should see Grace about that. I'm not that good at adding up.
Tell me, what are you good at, exactly?
You're really mean.
Can you teach me how to be a smith?
I can show you how to forge blades, but they might snap after a hefty whack.
Right.
Or nails? Would you like to know how to forge a nail?
No. Pansel is working again.
Glad to hear it. You can take a look at my wares now, if you like.
Show me your goods. Show.
Yeah. Go ahead and laugh at old Pencil.
Here are your 3 magic crystals.
Oh, that's... Thanks. How did you do it?
You don't want to know all the details.
Well, in any case, I'm glad this turned out to be another success for me.
That's the main thing.
Here's something for your efforts.
Right. Don't want to forget that. Thanks. What are you going to do now?
I'll stay here and try to help the pirates rebuild the town. I have a feeling this island will have an important role to play. Good luck on your travels, my friend.
This is supposed to be a graveyard? I've seen graveyards that were 4 times this size. There were at least 4 people for every gravestone. This graveyard is just wasting space.
I know nothing about crystal magic.
Very well. I'll stay here.
There's something about a pestle here. I've already got that.
All right.
Thanks. I thought I'd have to rot here forever. How did you manage to free me?
No idea. My encounter with the Shadow Lord at Crab Coast could have something to do with it.
A Shadow Lord? There's something that's even worse than those minions.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Okay. I don't really want to know all the details.
Why were you detained here?
How should I know? It's not like I could ask. I was simply overpowered by minions, and before I knew it, I was captured. Still, they kept me alive. But what about my goods?
Tell me more about you.
Well, when I'm not a captive, I'm in charge of the warehouse. I've only had the post for a short while. No idea what happened to my predecessor. Right. So if you need anything, I'm your man.
Always good to know there's a merchant nearby.
Where did you hide the good stuff?
I think I might know what you're talking about. When I took ownership of this place, there was a small box sitting in a dusty corner. I never got round to opening it. As far as I'm concerned, it's yours. Enjoy.
Camp Overseer? That sounds boring.
I used to work as a swineherd. You stink like shit and the whores won't take you upstairs.
Managing crates is the better option.
Exactly.
That's lucky. All right. Done. Your hellhounds in the warehouse are history.
Good news. Right. I've got something for you. On the top floor of the warehouse, there's a battered old chest. There are some crystals in it. Some old bloke, I've forgotten his name, claimed they were magic.
I see.
It's probably rubbish, but they're beautiful crystals. Take them. You can probably make better use of them than me.
I've already got some, thanks.
Really? Well then, have fun with them.
Quinn sent me. Said you had an heirloom.
No, well, listen to me first. You're making a big mistake.
Come on. Out with it.
Quinn and I each own a sword fragment. He wants the whole thing for himself. And if you take it to him, he'll rip you off. You'll get a better deal if you bring his fragment to me. What do you say?
Done. It had better be worth it.
A deal's a deal. I'm not like my brother.
Show me your goods.
No problem.
And how about you? Let me guess. You lost your family in the war, you just happened to land in this mess, and none of it's your fault.
What did he say?
He thinks we're a bunch of vagabonds.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Of course, you almost starved to death. Just a few coins, that's all you need. Isn't that right?
You talking to me, Big Mouth?
Am I wrong? I guess no.
Big words.
So bugger off.
And who bashed your skull in?
Allow me to rephrase. I'd like to drink my beer in peace and have no intention of speaking to random vagrants. Got it?
Vagrants?
What else would you be?
Don't get worked up.
What could you have possibly done that would be of any interest to me?
I don't have to prove anything to you.
That really sets you apart from the other windbags around here. Oh, all right. If it'll get you off my back, what do you want?
I guess you're not one of the local pirates.
How dare you? Do I look local?
So why are you here?
I, got lost.
Right.
Actually, I was following my destiny. I can't describe it any better. Destiny called me to this forsaken island, and I obeyed.
Sounds familiar. You're trying to follow your destiny. You keep getting interrupted by big mouths who have no idea who you are and insult you for no reason.
All right, you roused my curiosity. So who are you?
I am someone who stands up against the underworld.
Well, if you are who you say you are, you might just be the man I'm looking for.
If you treat everyone this friendly, I'm not surprised you haven't found anyone yet. So what do you want?
I fear the Hellhounds are merely the harbingers of a far greater threat. I've heard the demon warriors are approaching from the north. I want to see them and find out if they are as demonic as the rumors suggest. Do you feel up to the task?
Where to?
We'll start at the edge of town. We'll discuss what to do when we get there.
Rough up some demons in the hinterlands. I'm with you. What do you say?
Oh, all right. Better than rotting here in this hole in the ground.
I don't know about you, but I'm not squeamish.
I'll be right behind you.
That's what I'm worried about.
Then you go first. I'll follow.
But don't make me wait for you. Let's go.
Come on. We've got business.
I've got a bad feeling about him.
Let's move on.
That's reassuring.
We're not gonna survive this.
The heart of Antigua.
Do you mean the island or the town?
Both.
Well, bad times, aren't they?
No more than usual. I'm slowly getting used to it.
You sound grim. Sounds like something is weighing on your mind.
I'm not well at the moment.
No hard feelings. That's true for many of us.
What's the situation on the west coast of Antigua?
It's overrun by the shadows. I'm glad I was in town when it all kicked off. The earth shook and there were deafening sounds. It was fucking terrible.
Have you got any wise advice for me?
There are outsiders on Antigua. Demon hunters and followers of magic. Maybe you should listen to what they have to say. I think they might be useful to us.
That's probably true.
Antigua is going down the fucking drain.
Hey, you old swashbuckler.
Wow, fancy seeing you again. The place is going to rat shit and you're still gallivanting around. By the way, Alvarez wants to talk to you.
Yeah, I already spoke to him. Why don't you tell me what's been going on in the tavern instead?
You know, a few loitering louts here, a few drunken pigs there. Same old, same old.
Oh yeah?
Of course it fucking isn't. Take a look outside, you dimwit.
That almost sounds comforting. You got something to drink for me?
Sure, you know how it works. If you pay, you get whatever you want.
How long has it been since your last bar fight?
Hey, keep your fist down. Don't even think about it. Drunken idiots aside, we need to stick together in times like these. Here, it's on the house. Better a red nose than a black eye, I always say.
What's new?
Hey, this is Antigua. There's always something new. What do you want to know?
What's the situation like inland?
Word has it that it's bad. There are rumours of strange black earth that keeps spreading. I don't know if it's true, but I ain't been there since the shadows arrived.
How did you fare when the minions attacked?
I was lucky. The tavern provides good protection. It won't hold forever, but we'll give them a run for their gold. But the others weren't so lucky. I haven't heard from Flynn, but hopefully he's safe in the warehouse. And as for Emma, the Eastern Shore was the first to be overrun. I'd go check up on her, but it's too dangerous.
Flynn's doing fine.
Glad to hear that. Guess he avoided the creatures.
Unfortunately not. Running away was no longer an option for him.
What? They didn't eat his legs, did they?
No, he still got them. He was trapped in some kind of magical barrier.
You worried me.
Let's see what you've got.
So what'll it be?
Come on, keep going.
I'm not moving a muscle.
I'll lead the way. Let's move on.
If you want to steal something, go...
We're not gonna survive this.
Be off with you!
I've been stuck in Spencer's den for 16 days, looking for the guy who stole my glass eye. Just last night he was watching me carefully, telling tales of a cave full of spiders on Keeler. Crap. I can't aim properly without my eye. A cave full of spiders.
Bugger off! Go on, beat it! Get lost! I'm not gonna say it again.
Don't
Bugger
do
off!
that again.
You can stop sneaking about. I see you. You can stop sneaking about. Bugger off! Go on, beat it! Get lost! Be off with you!
I'm not moving a muscle.
I don't know anything about voodoo. I have no meat to roast. Too difficult. Let's see. The tuning fork produced a very special sound for them. A tone that accompanied their song and lulled them into a trance. One night, a thief stole the tuning fork and fled to Calador. I see.
it for you, you foul beast. I'll lead the way.
I have no meat to roast.
What happened?
You were unconscious.
The dogs, these ghastly dogs. You must...
Dead dogs don't bite.
You mean?
They've passed away.
Oh, thank you. I'd be dead now without your help. Here, take this as a token of my gratitude. You look like you could use something like that.
I'm not good. Tell me, what happened to you?
When I noticed the creatures attacking the town, I tried to hide here at the eastern beach. But there was no way back out. I was trapped.
Can't you swim?
No, not very well. I would have drowned. I've accepted my fate. Even now I feel death approaching me. I don't have much time left.
How can I help you?
I fear it's too late for me.
You're still alive.
Yes, but for how much longer? Maybe there's a remedy. I know an old recipe of the Shaganumbi tribe. I don't know if it'll work, but we can try. I have some of the ingredients. The only things I'm missing are moldy bones and rotten mushrooms.
You know natives of the Shaganumbi?
Yes, I obtain most of my goods from them. The voodoo skills of their witches always fascinate me.
Me too! And look what I've become! Ha!
I don't quite understand.
All right! The spirit wants to be silent, but the mouth is weak.
And the remedy? A swig of rum is good for you too.
I'd rather trust my own methods.
I'll get the ingredients for you.
Good. I'll go back to my house. You can find me there.
I have the ingredients you wanted.
Thank you. I'll start work on the recipe as soon as I get home. Here. This is for you. If you're interested in curiosities, take a look at my wares.
What have you got?
See for yourself.
Can you teach me something?
Sure. What do you want to know?
What have you got?
See if
Can you?
Sure.
I'm not good enough at this. Don't you have some good advice for me?
Well, I think you're more interested in practical things rather than advice. Here. This amulet was always a loyal companion to me when times were hard. Maybe it's time it got a new owner.
Can you teach me something?
Sure. What do you want to know?
Teach me something about alchemy.
You learn quickly.
I saw you, villain!
Emma is alive.
That's incredible. I didn't think she'd make it.
She nearly didn't. They got to her. But she's almost her old self again, thanks to her voodoo art.
I'm glad to hear he's okay.
I have killed several of the hellhounds already.
Where, exactly?
2 on the beach to the east.
Well done.
Blood Oath Square's clear.
Good. Those bastards bothered me the most.
The warehouse has been dealt with.
The warehouse? As well. That could have been bad. Good work.
That's it. The hellhounds are finished.
Very good, my boy. And here I was thinking that this was the end of the town.
Yeah. Would have been a pity.
Precisely, and that's why we have to rebuild it.
Sounds like you've got a plan.
I have, but we need help. We need fresh blood. We're definitely not the only community that's fighting for survival. We have to convince the others out there to forge an alliance with us.
You will not escape your fate, so enjoy your existence while you can. Soon your soul will belong to me.
How about some equipment?
This is all I can give you.
That's all.
What did you expect? We have fallen on hard times.
Come on.
All right. Here's something else. But if you want more, you'll have to do more than slay a few hellhounds, all right?
Sure. An alliance with Antigua, the pirates' headquarters.
Why not? Weren't we the ones who saved the world from certain destruction by the Titans? Weren't we the ones who still sailed the seas until the great battle against Mara?
We? What the fuck do you mean by we?
Fine, true. The other guilds weren't quiescent either. Which is why it's so important that we cooperate with them.
That sounds like a challenge.
It is. The hardest thing will be to stay calm for the time being. We mustn't exhaust ourselves during the first skirmishes against Crow and his fleet. You are our best hope now. You speak for us all. You lead the captains of the other communities' ships into our harbor, until such time as we have assembled enough firepower to rout Crow's fleet of ghost ships. Only then will we be ready to strike back.
Right. I'll convince the other captains about the alliance with Antigua.
Good. And I'll prepare the town for our visitors. I hope there's lots of them and they're willing to add their firepower to the defense of the harbor. Since you're already here, you can align yourself with one of them. We would benefit from their strength.
A word about the pirate alliance.
Go ahead.
How about you? Couldn't you also contribute a seaworthy ship?
The last ship that was anchored here was Captain Morgan's.
Morgan? You're talking about Slane's ship. Morgan was just his helmsman.
Well, after Slane's demise, he seized command of the ship. Since then, he's been roaming the seas, looting and torching everything before his cannons.
Which factions do you think would join us?
The captain's council is weakened. We need anyone who has a ship and can command it. And here I make no distinction between a club-swinging native or a tome-reading mage, as long as they have enough marrow in their bones to support our cause and stand up against Crow and his ghost ships.
I understand. We need Morgan on side. He and Slane's old crew would be a great asset for the cause.
You can put that idea right out of your mind. Morgan has been uncontrollable ever since he tasted blood. You wouldn't recognize him anymore.
We'll see. I'm not going to dismiss such a great ship so quickly.
As you wish. I'll just have to look on and see how you two wear yourselves out.
Where can I find Morgan?
He's out there somewhere, and he'll probably find you first.
Let's move on. I think it's going to be dangerous from here on.
Wait.
Are you scared?
Who's asking?
I just wanted to be sure that you don't run during the first proper fight.
Shut your mouth and keep moving.
Just stay close behind me.
Hey, that patch of land is mine, so don't think I'm giving it up. You can tell that to your friends in the town.
What friends?
Aren't you one of Spencer's thugs?
No.
Lucky you. I could have sworn you were his collector. There's just no future here for guys like me.
Why aren't you in the harbour town?
I've been there already. I even gave my last gold to that old fat git Spencer. But you know, all I wanted was to put a few bottles of rum on a slate, and he throws me out. A shitty life, I tell you.
It could be worse.
Easy for you to say. Your pockets are probably bursting with gold. But if you've got nothing set aside, it's hard to make ends meet. At least if I had my old gear, I could make a fresh start.
So what about your gear?
I pawned some of it. What else can you do when you need gold? That cutthroat has got the rest of it. I've got to get it back somehow.
Who's got your gear?
I can't remember exactly. Wait a minute. I pawned my decent clothes to Flynn, the storehouse master, for a few gold. He's probably bundled it up and left it lying around in the warehouse. And Spencer, the landlord, has tied my money bag to his belt. But I'll be damned if he's going to keep it. The bag was a present from my mother, and one of his thugs took away my sword. My fine weapon is bound to be rusting away in some dusty corner.
I'll look for your gear.
What? Really? Why would you do that?
I didn't say I'd do it for free.
Get me my stuff and I'll see what I can give you. Agreed?
Agreed.
The emptier the pockets, the emptier the bottles.
I have no meat to roast. Did you throw a pirate out recently?
Are you talking about that bastard Griffith? That dog wanted to get drunk at my expense. He weighed down his purse with stones and thought I wouldn't notice. But tell me, boy, why do you care?
I'm supposed to bring him his purse.
If that arse thinks he's going to get his purse back, he's got another thing coming. There was nothing of value in it for a start.
Well, then give it to me.
No, you'll have to pay for it. But it won't be cheap. I'm not doing that bastard any favours.
About Griffith's purse. What would someone like you do with it?
Well, I could, well, nothing.
Well, there you go.
Okay, you win. Take it.
Here's your gear.
Wow! You actually found it all! Let me think about what I could give you as a reward. There were a pair of old socks in the bundle of clothes. You can have them if you like. Otherwise I can only offer a bottle of cheap liquor and some gold.
Give me the socks.
Done. Use them to wipe my...
Wait, I've changed my mind. Give me the liquor and the gold.
All right. Now I can start my new life at the tavern. This time I won't waste it all on drink. I promise.
Come on, keep going.
I'm going to make a hat out of your skin!
That's it for you, you foul beast.
I have no meat to roast.
It's unpleasant here.
Yeah. This isn't the Antigua I once knew. Someone was thorough.
The shadows, the black land continues to spread. Come on, we'll take a closer look. I'll lead the way. There's no end to these foul creatures.
handle that creature!
Ah! Oh, what happened?
The demonic warriors are dead. You're right. The island is threatened.
I knew it.
It seems the island is slowly being devoured.
And I'm going to stop it.
And how are you going to do that exactly?
Don't worry about it. I've seen enough, and now must act. I will go to Calidor. The demon hunters will know what to do. Thank you, but I must go on alone. Farewell.
What, no payment?
I don't recall saying anything about gold.
Wait a minute. You're not getting off that easy. We still have a job to do.
I'm done with Antigua. I need to find the home of my ancestors on Calidor. My ancestors are demon hunters from Calidor, but I've never been there. I want to find out about my ancestors and join their cause. To do so, I'd need a ship.
I have a ship.
Is that so?
It's an old sloop, but seaworthy.
And reliable. It's never let me down so far.
How much would passage to Calidor cost?
$1,000 gold.
1,000? I could buy the ship for that.
And who's gonna sail it? You?
Look, I'll give you 300. That's more than enough. All right. So you show me your wonderful ship.
I have just one condition.
Oh, what now?
Drop the title. I feel like a fawning courtier from Caldera.
I think that can be arranged.
Good. My ship's here in the harbor.
When you cast off, I'll be on board, Captain.
Finally, I get to use my weapon! Bloody shadows! bloody shadows! Damn shadows! You've got it now! That'll be the end of this creature! I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! I'm going to make a hat!
That's not right.
I'll stay here. Shadows? All right.
The oldest circle of cultists used the same ritual knife throughout the centuries, until it became old and dull. Since then, the Druids have kept it as a relic as part of their legacy. I should have a closer look at that.